What's up everyone, it is Dave and we're going to be building the farmer's house from Courage the Cowardly Dog for this spooky Halloween, I guess, little special build here. And yeah, this is what we'll be building. It's the farmer's house from a very scary show, which fits the theme of Halloween. Kind of in a real way. Don't worry, I got decorated so it's actually more Halloweeny than usual. So start out with the frame, the solids of it, the walls, the roof. Just a rough outline. This is how I start all my builds, just because it's much easier to see what you're actually doing and just to get the right shape. So you can see here, the Minecraft flat world worked perfectly here. You can see, like in the show, there's absolutely nothing like in around for miles, and that's actually how it's like. It's actually fits beautifully. I'm some more detailed. The farmer's porch roof has a little ramp that goes up a little slope, as well as the actual roof of the building. But as you can see, it is kind of sloped in the middle. So unfortunately, I did have to add that little slope to reflect how run down or how like sloping the actual roof is. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing, but it is sloped up there. I'm building the that's the entryway into the garage, which is where the stone is. And of course, as well as the outside, we'll also build the interior, the kitchen, the dining room. On the left is the kitchen with the windows being added. I started from the first floor, I worked my way up. And luckily, because the house was, I guess, big enough, I was able to add a lot. I was able to add everything inside the actual structure instead of using command blocks. Because, of course, each each wall takes up like 2 meters. However, though, there wasn't so much wall, so I was able to just make it up and make the house a little bit wider than usual, but still good enough or small enough to be like more accurate to the actual show. We're going on the ground to do the basement. We have a beautiful basement, which is I think more creepier than one of the most creepiest basements I have seen, with nothing really down there. It's mostly just an empty floor where I guess if you need a lot of space for a lot of scary stuff to happen, you would choose the basement to do that in. Remember the one episode with the huge pit in the roof because Turridge had to dance or something like that. I meant a hole in the floor, not the roof, if I said that. Whatever, we're on to the top floor, which is the bathroom, which I'm building right now. With the colorful walls. That's the master bedroom. Mario's bed and Eustace's bed sleeps there as well. Courage sleeps, I believe, on the floor next to it and sometimes on the bed with them. Courage, which is the dog, of course. And then on the very top we have the attic, the roof of the farmer's house. And this is one more familiar rooms. Is actually this room with the attic and the computer, where how Courage actually solves all these secrets with the help of the computer. Who knows, you can do all that with a computer, do all that research on what type of monsters live in here in the middle of nowhere. Add some beautiful texture to make this stand out a little bit more. And you can see I used like 3 different types of colors just to make it look a little bit on the abandoned side slash little bit more not new, kind of old structure with a lot of rolling parts and slopes and all that. That's what the colors kind of reflect. Doing some work behind the back, and of course we have the windmill. I assume this is how they get power from, because I assume there's no utilities here, so you need to get power from somewhere. And that is from the wind turbine right there, I assume. It's definitely a massive structure. It has to be big so it can actually capture all that beautiful wind and generate power to power the house and all the things around it, which you're about to see in a few minutes. And I assume there's like a little town in the middle of nowhere, like far, far away, because there's something called Middle of Nowhere News, and that's where that's what Houston reads every episode. So I don't know where that town is, but it exists. Alright, this is the kitchen then, just where kitchen side chickens are. And of course, we're not done with that yet. We have Eustace's truck coming up, which is just this green, also broken down piece of machinery right in front of it. Yeah, I'm not that good at making cards in this game, unfortunately. And then finally we have the barn, which is where they store a lot of their food, their hay bales, and all that stuff. They just don't want to get wet. This is kind of like a how they hideout as well for certain, let's call them certain monsters or scary creatures that roam the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I gotta say, this flat world really worked out for this build. I didn't add the detail yet, but I'll do that right after I do this because there's a lot of things that we placed in order to texture the actual ground. This how it looks like inside. It's just like an open shell, and inside is where we store hay bales. So yeah, that's the farmer's house. I don't know how it works, but I try my best. I assume there's some type of elevator which we use to bring down the hay bales or something like that. On the roof there, that's the how you like get in the light from outside, so it kind of shines in here, so it won't be so dark. Because of course, there's no lighting in here, so you gotta do something about that. Of course, the bats kind of added to the themes. I kind of like the bats. I probably should remove them eventually, but I don't know how to do that yet, so I just sucked it up and I dealt with it. With all the tables being set and the top floor being done, and this is the Halloween special of Courage the Cowardly Dog, the Creepy Edition. Do I actually show myself placing the jack-o'-lanterns? I believe I do. Oh, there we are. Enjoy the cinematics. Welcome to the middle of nowhere, everyone. As you can see, there's nothing all around because this is where the farmhouse is built, here in the middle of nowhere. A wooden house that is kind of sagging down a little bit, but looks pretty cool and looks kind of like a normal farmer's house that is kind of ran down. Of course, it has its own power with the windmill, so that's fantastic that we have that. Right there, it's a chicken coop. And of course, for the Halloween celebration, why not put a lot of jack-o'-lanterns all over this house? Or the farmer's porch, I guess. Look how scary that looks. Oh my goodness, no one wants to go in here. But you know, the punch, trust me, if you've seen this show before, the jack-o'-lanterns are the least scariest thing apart of this house, believe me. So here we have the dining room. We have the Eustace and Muriel, and of course this is well Eustace da or whatever it is, Booga Booga Booga, and to scares courage. One of my first favorite cuts as my favorite intros, I think, as we watch TV. This is just some storage, I assume, or something, which go over here to the dining room. And here's nothing too special. It's just a dining room with some storage of, I guess, a blast furnace there for whatever reason. Got a little TV, all the good stuff. Here's the kitchen. This is where all the well, not all the stuff, but like a lot of the scary stuff start with the back door here. Remember that realistic looking head that just goes in front that just says "Return the slab." Not even a scary head. It was more like someone dressed in a robe, but it doesn't actually exist. Oh, you can see the sun is sinking down. Just get inside quickly before something bad actually happens, because all the bad stuff seems to happen. These are sink, stove, washers or dishwashers, whatever. Of course, down here we have the basement, which is very open. There's not actually too much stuff in here. You have a dryer and a washer from that one episode when the whole floor collapsed and all there was a washer and dryer, I believe, and you had to try to. I don't remember that show so well, but that's where I remember that most from. And of course, up here we have the this weird way up to the surface again. Not a weird way, but like this trap door type of thingy to get back up. Continuing on, if we go upstairs through the dining room again, we're gonna go head up to the second level and the attic. Um, this is the clock. This is the clock. Because our grandfather clock. Of course, you can't really put a podium, a podium in Minecraft, so I just had to stick with whatever that texture is. And here is Muriel's and Eustace's bedroom. I kind of did build this wrong, I will admit. The bed is supposed to be over there, but kind of got, no. rotated around for a reason. So this is the end result of that. The desk. I guess it's where Coach sleeps or something. We have the bathroom where we take showers and do all that good stuff. Ah, nothing to say about that, of course, about that action right there. So this, I don't know what this is, but this is the entrance way, I guess, into the attic. I don't know what this room is really used for, but it's just a transition to get to the attic. Now this is Courage's favorite room, I would call it, because this is where he gets all his information from this computer right there in his printer. And of course, this is where we solve most of the mysteries with this computer in this attic. So very cool. And of course, if you ever want to sleep onto the roof, remember that Houston had to sleep up here a few times because of that curse wet up the bed, the master bedroom. This is where Houston had to sleep. Luckily, there's a little slope here, so you can actually lay down, which is fantastic, but not as comfortable. But that's what happens when you don't return that slab, I guess. So return the slab. Alright, so I got myself lost a little bit. Let's go back downstairs now because we're done with the farmhouse, and then we go to the we have a little truck outside. Eustace truck. Nothing much to say about it. It's kind of I don't know. It's just a pickup truck. That's all it is. There's a chicken kitchen coop. You know, we spent a few good episodes in here with the chicken coops and whatnot. And this is the I don't know what this is. It's like a bond or something, but we did spend a few episodes here as well. Actually quite a few of them. I believe this is where Eustace kicked out that one person, and somehow Courage of them ended up in here, staying there overnight, whatnot. But yeah, this is the place. Very different from the farmhouse. It has this like kind of light shaft or light chimney, whatever it's called. Supposed to be shining light down there. It's pretty dark, unfortunately. But there's a lot of hay bales. So my guess is this is where they store the hay bales and all the stuff that can't get wet. And then maybe use it for the chicken coop because it's smaller, whatnot. And finally, we have the turbine, which is used to, I assume, generate power for the farmhouse. So that's that, and I think that will do it for this tour of the farmer's house in the middle of nowhere. And I hope you all enjoyed this Halloween special, the farmhouse from Courage the Collie Dog. If you like it, please leave a like, and if you want to see more to come, make sure to follow and subscribe for more content like this because I have a lot planned in the queue. But yeah, this should be up for download on my Planet Minecraft page, so I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, adios.